Hello there. Anyway, we have got another President song on I was going to say on the horizon, but that would have been last night. It's out. So I've been in work and stuff, and well, we're taking a look at it now. It is called Conclave. I believe it is the last track from the EP to be released, and now the whole EP is out as of last night, 26th of September, midnight, if you're from Ireland. Or not, because that's awful. But yeah, let us jump over to this. We do get another visualizer. Conclave. Not going to beat around the bush. There isn't one. Here we go.
Your shadow used to be near me. Say it, my love, I can picture you down here in a haze, talking out loud, the nights could be weary.
That ain't auto-tune this time, it's like a phaser.
But we were just kids, and now I can't get you out of life. Tell me, will I see you in the afterlife?
And who does this sound like?
Did everyone telling myself it's hardly worth drinking here alone? 'Cause you never hold
With
me
his mouth.
through my darkest nights. But I would love you anyway, even in the afterlife.
It's got massive influences, come on, you can't say it hasn't.
The silence is creeping in slowly, and fading out. The world is keeping me holy. There's a way. How long have I got to walk alone? 'Cause it's not getting any easier. And now I feel like I'm paralyzed.
They're gonna be compared to them.
Will I see you in the afterlife? Shooting my guns at everyone, telling myself it's hardly worth drinking here alone. 'Cause you never hold me through my darkest nights. But I would love you anyway, even in the afterlife.
Whatever you try to control will eventually.
There's that woman's voice again.
It's funny how the coldest
Oh, why'd that guitar out?
doesn't matter if we can't escape. I guess it's harder just to live with your mistakes if there's nowhere else to run.
Major influences on this one.
Cause you never hold me through my darkest nights. But I would love you anyway, even in the afterlife.
Oh, okay. I mean, again, people, not a bad track. Just massively influenced by the Boys Over the Sleep Token. I'm just going to say it. Like, there's probably loads of people that have heard it. The drum patterns, the poppy kind of intro and stuff. Major influences. And, I mean, come on, they're not a band. They're not a bad band to take influence from. And I'm going to love anything that sounds like them. So, not a bad, it's not a negative at all. It's just, it's not. But it's interesting hearing the amount of different bands now that are just like, well, that clearly works. We're going to sample that. But look, I've done every single track now from this EP. Very solid EP. The Boys and Presidents have smashed it. Yes, they've had the marketing budget. Yes, they've been pushed a little bit. Yes, they've clearly been thrown into the limelight. And, you know, without saying too much, they're already known because of the vocalist. So there was always going to be a gravitation of fans anyway. But for them to come out and drop a debut EP, you know, doing all the anonymous stuff, whether it works, whether it doesn't, it does make it more interesting, I suppose. But with a voice that distinct, it was never going to stay anonymous. I mean, it was never going to stay anonymous anyway. Like, it could have been Eamon Holmes under that mask. It still might be. But, you know, it's not Eamon Holmes before people. It's really not. Can you imagine? Like, no. But they've come out with a very, very solid EP, and they've now got 83.6 thousand subscribers. So they're clearly liked. People love them. I did try and get tickets for them. There was no chance of getting tickets for them. They just sold out straight away. So, you know, people like them. I like them. And I'm really pleased for, you know, not just the vocalist who we clearly know, but the rest of the band, because they've come out of nowhere. You know, the songwriting is clearly being done by we know who. There is very much influences of his other bands. I mean, for me, you know, if you grew up in like fucking 2005 onwards, whenever they were out, the other band fighting the Twinkles. Yeah, you can hear it, and it's about time. I mean, not that he's not ever been successful, because he's fucking majorly successful for a band that are more poppy. And of course, the other alternative band he was in were also pretty damn successful for the time. But this current day modern sound, very good, very well executed, very well marketed. Fair play, President. Very, very good EP. Can't say fairer than that. There you go. The only thing I would say, and as a fan, and I mean, you know, they're not going to listen to me. They're going to be like, "Oh, Chris said we should do this, so let's do that on the next album." As a fan, you know, we're all going to have apparently Italian influences. We're all going to have opinions, and just cut the fucking auto-tune. You don't need it. The flanges, the auto-tunes, the phasers, all this kind of stuff. Your voice does not need it. Do not touch it. You don't need it. But there we go. Just my little 2 penneth worth in the pot. And yeah, I will leave it there, people. Thank you very much for watching. Appreciate you all sticking around. And yeah, I'll see you all on the next video. Enjoy your weekend. I am taking my lovely lady woman out tomorrow for some drinky poos. And yeah, I need alcohol. So take care. I will see you all on the next video. Bye for now.